Radio ads that have honking horns or sirens should be illegal, as should billboards. This is the one I was looking for. I seem to recall, if you hear an ad on the radio with a siren in it, you can file a complaint with the FCC. If I buy a car, I want to own it without paying a subscription to use the radio or heated steering wheel. This is a thing. Ads with a skip button are more effective than ones without. If an ad has a skip button, you can choose whenever you're interested in said product or not. This provides more clear info to advertisers too. An unskippable ad makes a person associate the company with a negative experience, therefore downgrading the company. I've actually watched so many movie ads on TikTok even with the ability to skip them. If they were on YouTube with no skip option, no way I would have watched it. I completely agree with you. If you take a rest asterisk at public toilets, flush. Also when you're at someone home. People should learn that saying "I don't know" is a perfectly acceptable thing to say, and very often the most accurate. Also, I don't have an opinion on that. It was such a relief to realize I didn't need to have an opinion on everything. It's much more important to be predictable on the road than polite. When it is your turn, go. I really hate when I'm trying to turn left onto a side street on a 4-lane road and a car coming from the opposite direction stops so I can turn in front of them. Not only are they blocking traffic, they, and the line of cars now stuck behind them, are blocking my view of the lane to their right, so there's no way I'm going to turn before that mess clears up. Then they act like I'm being rude by refusing to go, like I'm the one holding /them up. Swimming should be taught to every child. As a swimming teacher and school swimming teacher, this is a hill I will die on. It is a life-saving skill to be able to swim. It can literally save your life one day. It breaks my heart to see children aged 11 come into school and it's their first time to even be in a pool. Please parents, if you have access to a pool and can afford it, put your kids in lessons as soon as possible. It can save their lives one day. Edit. Just because this picked up a bit of traction, I also want to make a say. Drowning is silent. If someone is drowning, it's not like in the films 99% of the time, where they are splashing, coughing, and screaming for help. In fact, the person will go silent as they are trying to focus on conserving energy and often sink to the bottom. Please always be aware of the people around you, not just sounds. Rack your weights, you meaningless excuse for intelligent life. In my gyms there are posters saying the last set is racking your weights, and it generally works. That you largely parent teens by parenting 0 to 12-year-olds. Them's fighting word. For real though, a good childhood should yield a good teenage years. Everyone makes decisions and can f s up. But most teens labeled bad are just normal. But f up raising a kid and the chances of them getting it together in high school are low. It's not a real meeting if there's no agenda. Plans are useless, but planning is essential. If little acts of courtesy/kindness were more normal, it would be better for everyone. Instead, most people act like assholes. For example, yesterday at the butcher they asked me and a lady who had both been waiting a bit who was next. She said me, but I saw her already waiting when I walked in and explained that. She then asked how much I was getting, as she would be getting a lot of stuff. I was only buying one thing, so I went first and was done in less than a minute. Walking out, I realized how insanely rare an interaction like this is, and also how sad that is. Just two people being nice to each other and looking out for the other in a small way. This reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. Saruman believes it is only great power that can hold evil in check, but that is not what I have found. It is the small everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love. Why Bilbo Baggins? Perhaps because I'm afraid, and he gives me courage. Gandalf the Grey in the Hobbit movie. Drivers who don't indicate when turning are selfish scum. And they cause a lot of accidents. Old people needs to start playing some video games. I work as a nurse and all I see is elderly wasting away in bed with nothing to do. They don't use their brain much when they sit in hospital bed or skilled facilities bed. Seriously, get a hobby. Slow that cognitive decline. My dad is 74, and a year ago I brought my HTC Vive and computer over to my parents' place and he tried it. He was instantly hooked. He'd spend hours playing Air Car on Steam, which is just a free tech demo, where you drive around a flying car in a Blade Runner-esque setting. For his birthday this year, my brother and I bought him a Quest 2, and now he plays Medal of Honor all the time and calls me up every day to tell me the progress he's made. It's amazing. Also, my dad was not a gamer beforehand, at all. Advertisements should never under any circumstance be more than 30 seconds long. YouTube, *plays that's over 2 hours long during music playlist *. Social media may cause depression, including Reddit. Most TV shows don't need as many seasons as they think they do. Quit while you're ahead and stop ruining perfectly good shows by stuffing them with garbage so you can get more money. Same goes with movies and sequels. Anyway, here's Fast and the Furious 20. Recently, I've been on a big kick for hating that people lie about their private life and they make money off of it. Like, I don't care what you do in your personal time, but you have people that tell you that they diet and exercise and get absolutely massively jacked, and you should buy their programs. Spoiler, they're on steroids. People who've gone to the gym religiously for 10+ years don't have half the size they do, in spite of having good diet and personal training, and a celebrity goes to the gym for 6 months and gets massive. I don't blame them when 100+ million is on the line, but let's not lie about it. Rob McElhenney of Always Sunny fame does great interviews about how he got jacked and how you can too, with a personal chef, personal trainer, no good tasting food, no alcohol, and $100 million. Charities must be 100% transparent on all donations amounts and how it has been spent, including details of salaries and how much trips and things costed them to operate. In Singapore, a mega church misappropriated $50 million in order to fund the pastor's wife's rap career. https://yauta.b/ye5cwdwq. If you can't handle alcohol and know you're a really shitty drunk, you shouldn't drink. I know with my personality that I'm likely to have a problem with alcohol, so I won't touch it. Plus, I don't need help doing stupid things. I do them just fine sober. The Charmin bears are gross and need to be dealt with. Have you ever seen a family that talks so much about their own shit? A shirt that requires you to wear a shirt underneath it should cost less because it is not a shirt. This is 90% of women's fashion. Fake pockets can suck my dick. Also start putting pockets on dresses. We all deserve pockets. One of my favorite quotes from my kid is when she was about 3, she put a dress on and it didn't have pockets. She got all indignant and said, "If I don't have pockets, where am I supposed to keep my rocks and toads and stuff?" Kid had a point. We have the ability to make great TV shows now that would get an incredible audience and lasting appeal. Firefly, The Wire, didn't make money at first, but the social impact went so far beyond. The extreme focus on short-term profit and lowering budgets every season kills so much fantastic content and is self-reinforcing. Of course less people watched it this latest season. It's an inferior product now. That's applicable society-wide. Short-term, record-breaking profits, shoestring budgets, and a skeleton crew staff. Edit. Also, social/environmental impacts be damned. If you can barely afford a pet, don't get one. Giving a pet a healthy life has costs that most people are unwilling to invest in. That being said, there are many elderly animals that really don't need much more than somewhere comfortable to spend the rest of their life. I'd hate for people to miss out on companionship because they can't afford it, and adopting and loving animals with late stage or inoperable illnesses does more for them than $1000s would do at the vet. Social media was a good idea that has been corrupted and is assisting in the decline of civilization. Good idea, bad execution. In theory, a service where you can keep up with people over the internet is pretty cool, but in execution, it just leads to people chasing attention from others in bad ways.